we took this game knowing that it was going to be a tremendous challenge for our team and our program, and that's why we wanted to take it. We thought we'd find out a lot about our team and learn a lot, moving forward. But regardless of how the game went, we knew that going in. And, it was plain and simple and a good old-fashioned whipping from a veteran team that just makes all the little plays and does all the right things. And, we look like a team that has very little experience for most of the game. And, coming into the game, Sullinger's terrific, especially terrific when, he's getting to the foul line as much as he got to the foul line. And we knew that coming in, and we knew he was capable of a big night. We really want to try to focus on shutting down their three-pointers and limiting them in transition and on the glass. Just philosophically, anytime you play a great team, just like when we played Kentucky last year and beat them at home, when a team's really good, it's because they're good everywhere. And if you try to take it all away, you're going to end up taking nothing away. So we conceded that he could have a big night, but we needed to do a good job on the glass, and we needed to limit three-point shots and transition baskets, and we did that with three-point shots, but, in the other two areas just did a really poor job. And I really think in terms of flow, and you don't know how it would have impacted the game as a whole, but because they're all obviously very good, but, we missed at least 5 point-blank layups that nobody challenged in the first half, and I really think it took the wind out of us. And we quit moving the basketball and started attacking, their defense when it was set, and I think that led to easy baskets for them and didn't really hurt us. But they're a terrific team, and they're ranked and where they are for a reason, and we're going to continue to get better, and not only because we're going to get better, but because I think this game is going to be a great learning experience for us as we move forward.
So they were as good as you thought in almost every phase.
Yeah, I thought they were really good. Yeah, I didn't think we were very good though. Hard to ask a coach after the game how good somebody else is when you don't feel like you played well, and obviously they had a lot to do with that. They're really good. And as I said, combination of a terrific post player, which is, in my opinion, the greatest commodity in college basketball. When you've got a guy that you can throw it into, and it's getting on the rim again, especially when he's able to get to the foul line like he is. I think that's huge. But then you couple that with perimeter play that's not only skilled and capable, lethal three-point shooter in Diebler, but, veteran. You got three guys out there who've won an awful lot of basketball games, have been in a lot of big situations, and I thought they looked like that today, and I thought we looked like we had.
Darren, how much did the interior defense affect you guys' offense? It seemed like, you couldn't get into Sam as much as you normally would. Couldn't get into the league, especially when you went out with foul trouble.
Yeah, again, I'd have to see the film, Dave, to be honest with you. I don't think we did a good job of looking to throw it in early. And, a lot of that probably was their length. But it was more length on the perimeter than it was their interior guys. We weren't concerned about interior matchups for us offensively coming into the game. It was their length on the perimeter that bothered us because it makes it look like, with the way they play, they don't pressure a lot. And so when you got a 6'7" guy guarding you on the wing and he spreads out and gets wide with his hands, makes it look like that post isn't open. I thought they played dead behind all night against our guys. We did a poor job of getting it in there.
What goes into making the decision on whether to shut down inside or shut down the outside? I mean, threes are worth more than twos, but the twos are a higher percentage shot than the threes. So what influences the decision in deciding that?
Well, I think some of it's philosophical, Bob, based on how you play. We are a pressure and a trapping team, but that also spreads you out, and if you're not going to get something out of it, we felt from watching film that as terrific as Sullinger is, if he's got a weakness or an area that maybe he can get better at, that if you were there and really big to start and really had high hands, actually finishing over the top of somebody when he doesn't get an angle or bully him, that he can do it for sure because he's terrific, but he does it at a much lower percentage. And so, and I thought that happened a lot, throughout the game today. But, again, I think when a team's that balanced, you've got to pick something. And, threes are just, they're devastating. And then they open it up even more for the inside. And so I think each coach would probably have a different idea on that. But, if we're going to pick one, we'd rather shut down the perimeter. One guy can have a big night and not beat you. That's really hard. It's when they get you in other areas, like they did us today. And I thought we did a good job. We shot 25% from the three, and Diebler only had one when it mattered. The other one he got was really late when they were already up, 20 plus. But, we did not do a job on the glass and didn't do it in transition defense.
How did the shot that Jared made just before the half maybe affect what you said going into halftime and the team that has been coming out the second half?
None.
Just put it behind you.
Just another 2 points. We were already down big at that point.
Gary, you talked about their veterans from their it seems like Kraft adds a lot to them as well. It seems like he's able to keep the ball moving and make it difficult for you guys.
I think he's a great fit for their team. He's a guy that's looking to run the team, doesn't hurt them. I think the best thing they do, and I don't know why nobody talks about this, they don't turn the ball over at all. I mean, single digits tonight. They've had a bunch of single-digit games. And I think that, he fits in well with that. He knows his role. He gets the ball where it has to get to. Obviously he can make some plays as he showed, and he can shoot the ball, but I think he's a terrific fit. And because that kind of fits in and plays like a veteran, because of who he's out there and what his role is, maybe more so than a normal freshman would.
Did you guys feel like you'd be able to turn them over more than you were able to today?
I didn't know. I mean, they played some other athletic teams and just hadn't turned it over that much. I thought we'd do a little better job than we did, but, I didn't think this was a team that was going to go from averaging low turnovers to, turning it over 25 times.
Sam scores 14, a lot on outside shots. How crucial was that, especially when Bruce picks up his third foul and has to sit down for his foul?
Yeah, I think it was important, but I think in the second half, we finally moved the basketball a little bit. Sam got the ball in some throwbacks. We hit a guy on a slip. We threw the ball inside. We moved the basketball. And again, that's the difference between an Ohio State team and our team right now. They know what it doesn't matter how the game is going. This is what we're going to do, and this is what's effective for us. And young guys get caught up in the flow of the game. And, oh, man, that shot didn't go in. I really want to make this next one. And we just weren't effective offensively as a whole.
Any other questions for Coach?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Maybe we can open it. I'll jump on it. Thank you very much. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Can I assign that role to you?
Yeah.